Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from TheGuardian.com. And it says, Woman shocked and depressed by racist attack on Ryanair flight. Delcy Gale, who received tirade of abuse from passenger, speaks out about incident. She's going to be okay. People are mean sometimes. You don't have to cry. You're a grown woman. Get over it. A woman who was subjected to a racist attack on a Ryanair flight has said the incident left her stunned and depressed. Oh yeah, that defining moment of her life. Delcy Gale, who was the target of a tirade of abuse by a fellow passenger on flight FR015 from Barcelona to London, Stansted, said, "I was shocked. Nobody ever said those words to me." Another passenger, David Lawrence, who filmed the incident on October 15th and posted it online, said he chose to publicize it to show the world what had happened. The footage shows a man shouting at Gale, telling her to move seats, while her daughter tries to stand up to him, telling him her mother is disabled. The man can be heard saying, "I don't care whether she's fucking disabled or not. If I tell her to get out, she gets out." What? Wait, was this racist then? Or were they fighting about something?
Apparently it's racist.
That's what they're saying, but you know how racism sells when it comes to news. He can be heard in the video calling the woman ugly black bastard. When Gale remonstrates, I don't know that word, with him, he shouts at her, "Don't talk to me in a foreign language, you stupid ugly cow." Huh? Calling someone a black bastard I don't think that's racist.
I mean, I totally think it's racist, but it just doesn't seem fitting. If he actually said that, that's weird, and yeah, it's messed up. Like, who even says that?
Yeah. Gale, 77, moved from her seat, but the man was allowed to remain in his after the incident, which occurred before the flight took off. Describing her shock, Gale told ITV News, "I feel very low. He paid a fare to go on holiday. I've paid mine. So why does he abuse me for that due to the color of my skin? He do it with me. He do it with me and he gets away. He'll do it to somebody else." Speaking about the impact the incident has had on her, Gale added, "I feel really depressed about it. I go to my bed and say, what have I done? I haven't done anything for you to attack me. Because of the color of my skin, I was abused like that?" Gale said she believed that if the situation had been reversed and she had attacked the man, the police would have been called. Of the passengers who did not intervene, she said, "And because I'm black, I'm sad to say that they didn't want to get involved with me." No, oh my God. That is not why they didn't want to get involved. Humans naturally avoid conflict, you know? You're saying that they didn't help because they didn't join in on your argument because they're racist? Yeah, I'm sorry. Everyone doesn't have to run to your help to prove they're not racist. She added she had no contact with Ryanair, which has been criticized over its handling of the incident. Lawrence said it was a difficult decision to film rather than step in to intervene, but he had done so because of the power of social media today and the importance of public knowing that these incidents take place. He said he had been criticized as childish by one passenger for filming, describing himself as a child of the Windrush generation. Lawrence said, "For many years, a lot of the West Indian community, I have gone through these types of incidents in Britain, but have never been able to share it with the public or with the world. So I decided that I had the opportunity to film this, as difficult as it was," he told BBC Radio 4's Today's program. He's making excuses. He's like, "Yeah, I filmed it because I wanted those views. You know, it was a viral video." All racist tirades on planes go viral. You know?
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he's fucking making shit up. Like, "Oh, I couldn't help. I had to record. I totally would have helped her, but I was busy filming it."
I believe the word for it's called being coy.
According to the woman's 53-year-old daughter, the argument started because her mother, who was returning from holiday designed to cheer her up on the one-year anniversary of her husband's death, has arthritis and took some time to move out of the way so the man could reach the window seat. Lawrence said he expected more from Ryanair. Wait, that's it? That's why? That's why the fight started? Because she moved so you could get a window seat? That's what they're telling us. So confused. Lawrence said he expected more from Ryanair, and he had previously seen people escorted off planes for less. Criticizing the lack of response from cabin crew and other passengers, Lawrence said, "One passenger actually said to me, 'Don't I think it was quite childish me filming the incident?'" The Transport Secretary, Chris Grayling, described the incident as totally unacceptable and told the Today program he hoped police would want to take action in such an extraordinarily unacceptable case. However, the Shadow Transport Minister, Carl Turner, said he understood that Ryanair's failure to immediately remove the man from the flight and hand him over to Spanish authorities could result in no charges being brought. Because Ryanair is registered in Dublin and the plane was on the ground in Spain, UK law did not apply. Turner told BBC Radio 4's World at 1, there was no extradition arrangement for an offense of this nature, he said, so there might be no charges unless the man handed himself over to the Spanish authorities. I doubt whether he's going to do that, Turner said. Ryanair tweeted on Sunday that it had reported the matter to Essex Police, as this is now a police matter. We cannot comment further. How is this a police matter? How is this a police matter? This is a stupid argument that two old people had. Oh, because he called her black. Oh, how dare you call a black person black?
No,
That's
I mean,
the most degrading thing you can do.
He used more derogatory words according to the statement.
Still not a crime. Still shouldn't put someone in prison for being a dick.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if anyone needs to go to
He
prison.
didn't attack her. Oh, he hurt her feelings. She's depressed now.
I mean, this is a person who this man has probably not left his home in quite a few years, Dave. And any human contact he's enduring is probably hurting his fragile mind. Guessing he maybe hasn't even seen a person with a darker skin tone ever in his life, and this may have really upset him.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think claiming every argument is racism is ridiculous and unrealistic. Two people can get in an argument. Just because they're not the same race does not make it a racist argument. And it doesn't automatically make the person who is the oppressed minority automatically correct. We don't know what happened here. The guy sounds like an asshole from this, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to defend someone who called a woman black. I mean, I would never do that. I would never call a woman black. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I think the guy was out of line. And, this woman who's born in, like, the 40s, who lived through the civil rights movement, yeah, I mean, she has a right to be upset. She's already dealt with this back in through her whole life.
I'm just saying I don't know what the argument was.
Right.
If she is
we don't
correct,
really know.
She has the right to be upset. But bottom line is nobody should go to prison.
Absolutely
nobody should
not.
get arrested for calling someone black, or even if he called her the worst racial slurs in the world. How is that illegal? Why is I guess because we're not in America. I understand that. They have really backwards laws in Europe, but still.
I think a lot of these problems could be solved on these airplanes. These disputes when people who are used to having some free space, all of a sudden now there's no elbow room and you're packed in between two large people that smell funny, and it makes people upset. But I think that it could all be solved with some sort of maybe a sedative that was manually, maybe orally given to certain passengers to kind of ease their social tension. I don't know what you call it, social PTSD, paranoia, and anxiety. And maybe they offer like a simple over-the-counter, I don't know, like a morphine or something that would help people relax.
I think this all could have been avoided if Ryanair just took the initiative to seat people by race, so that each race is by their own group, or that nobody feels scared or has to sit next to someone they don't.
Or maybe by gender, because from what I've seen, males are more just irate and more like,
and they can deal with each other better.
Yeah, you just put them in a section, put the women in a section. I mean, they already have their own bathrooms.
If you put men by women, then the women are gonna feel scared.
Right. And the problem is the women's side is, I mean, in most cases, it's probably gonna smell better, which is gonna cause a lot of turmoil. Like, hey, that side smells better than this side.
Any science to?
Yeah, I think their studies would have to be done on that.
If women smell better,
I've done my own studies, and definitely I would.
Do women or men smell better in groups?
I mean, in groups, women, definitely.
Yeah, maybe because they don't sweat as much.
Yeah.
So, Ryanair's. I mean, airlines need to take an initiative and stop putting people of different races next to each other.
No, I think it's the sexist thing. I don't think it's the race.
Races and sexes. No, you can have all the white males by each other.
You've just crossed the line.
What?
We've come so far. You can't go back.
I'm talking about stopping racism.
Well, I mean, that's not how you do it.
Yes, it is.
We've learned that.
If you have
definitely not
a group of white males together, they will not have any racism in that group. You put all the black males together, they will not have any racism in that group.
There will be problems, Dave. We've found that
Well,
there's
yeah,
always
well,
problems.
because people naturally dislike people who are different than them. So a
Right.
group of black men would find, all the thin ones and the one fat guy would, they would go up against that guy because he's the odd one out now. Each group, and then of the thin ones, one of them might have.
If you're
they
suggesting
all might
that,
have beards,
that
so the guy without
eventually
the
you're going
beard
to
gets-
suggest putting all the larger people on one side of the airplane, that's just a terrible idea. Because I'm
talking
pretty
about
sure
sorting
that,
the humans out
pretty sure that
accordingly,
just,
so that if you put a pit bull next to a Labrador, they're gonna fight. If you put a Labrador next to a Labrador, they won't. It's just nature.
Well, to be fair, if one of the Labradors is covered in a bacony grease type smell, the other Labrador's gonna try to bite it and eat it and wrestle it, and then they're gonna start fighting.
Just gonna lick it. They just lick
don't
each
think,
other.
I don't think dogs really do that.
If you cover a dog in bacon grease, dogs will lick that dog.
Dog would eat dog.
No, I don't think they would eat it. They would lick it though.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have
I think
anything
we've
else you want
gotten
to say?
a little off topic, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's that's all you had to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, let us know by giving it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, and check out our link in the description for our Patreon if you want to help us. That would be so cool. And thanks for watching.